You know the feeling. You've just finished a long, exhausting workday, and instead of finally sitting down to rest, you find yourself picking wet towels off the bed and playing hopscotch over a minefield of stray toys in the hallway. Today, we'll look at a method to permanently change how your children view household tasks, and we're going to do it without relying on nagging, yelling, or sticker chart bribes. While a tidy house is the immediate benefit, the deeper objective is to adjust how your child perceives their place in the family, moving from a passive bystander to an active participant in the household's success. To understand how to make that shift, let's look at the classic Indian katha, or story, of the squirrel's stone. According to the epic, when the Vanara army was building the Great Ram Setu Bridge, a tiny squirrel was seen tirelessly carrying small pebbles to the water. Looking at this aerial view of the sandy peninsula stretching into the ocean, you sense the sheer physical scale of the bridge concept. The bridge was massive, and the squirrel tiny, yet he kept working because his small pebbles were vital to the final construction. This illustrates the concept of intrinsic motivation. The squirrel didn't need to be threatened or bribed. He put in the effort because his specific contribution was essential to a shared mission. If we bring that back to your living room, your child likely views picking up toys as a pointless demand handed down by management. To fix this, we have to make them feel as vital as that squirrel. Step 1 is setting the stage. The absolute prerequisite here is timing. You have to wait for a calm moment, completely detached from the frustration of a recent mess. Do not try this while you are actively stepping on a plastic block. Once things are calm, call a brief 5-minute family team meeting. I highly recommend bringing a snack to the table to instantly establish a positive, casual environment. There is a major trap to avoid here. This meeting cannot turn into a lecture, and it is definitely not the time to complain about yesterday's unmade beds. The snack and the relaxed tone serve a specific purpose. A collaborative, low-stakes setting drops your child's defensive barriers, ensuring they sit down receptive to an idea rather than resistant to a scolding. Step 2 is the reframe. Sit down with your child and officially banish the word chore from your household vocabulary. As you can see in this graphic, we are taking the old concept of chores and replacing it with the phrase family contribution. This shift in language stops framing the house as a place of individual obligations and instead frames your family as a unified team. Explain to your child that, just like the squirrel carrying pebbles to build the bridge, every single person in the house must make a contribution to keep the family running happily. You will know this step is landing when you see your child's physical posture relax. They are starting to see that they are being valued as an essential team member rather than being assigned busy work. Step 3 is where we assign empowering titles. Stop giving general commands like clean up your stuff, and instead offer your child ownership over one specific domain in the house. Look at these examples. Instead of just telling them to pick up toys, give them the title Chief of Tidiness. Watering plants becomes the job of the water manager, and sorting laundry turns them into the towel captain. Here is the exact script you should use. Look them in the eye and ask, do you think you can handle the important job of being our water manager? This title creates a specific sense of ownership. When a child sees themselves as the water manager, the motivation to check the plants comes from a personal commitment to their post, rather than waiting for an external command. When a child feels their work is a vital pebble building the family bridge, they begin to take initiative on their own. So here is your prayog, or experiment, for tonight. Pick just one frustrating task, call a 5-minute meeting with a snack, and assign a fun title. Notice how their attitude changes when they are trusted with a specific job. Now that we've tackled household contributions, we need to look at another daily hurdle, dealing with a child who complains about being bored and demands screen time. Click the video on your screen right now to watch Step 5 in our roadmap, the boredom jar magic, where we cover how to turn that whining into creative independence. Heart-centered parenting is about making small, consistent shifts that build a stronger family team over time. I'll see you in the next video.